Good morning and welcome to our morning meditation. Hope you had a wonderful week this week and an exciting weekend coming up. If you have any plans, let us know what's going on and how your week is going and how your weekend is unfolding for you. Today we will be focusing on connecting with the four elements of the universe that give us life: air, fire, water, and earth. And we have a special guest minister who will be leading our meditation in the second half of the meditation time. So I would like to invite you to settle in as we start our morning with these words from Ralph Waldo Emerson. From Intellect. God offers to every mind its choice between truth and repose. Take which you please. You can never have both. Between these, as a pendulum, man oscillates. He in whom the love of repose predominates will accept the first creed, the first philosophy, the first political party he meets, most likely his father's. He gets rest, commodity, and reputation, but he shuts the door of truth. He in whom the love of truth predominates will keep himself aloof from all moorings and afloat. He will abstain from dogmatism and recognize all the opposite negations, between which, as walls, his being is swung. He submits to the inconvenience of suspense and imperfect opinion, but he is a candidate for truth, as the other is not, and respects the highest law of his being. In many traditions, it is believed that if you speak out loud your wish of goodwill, that it gives it power, it gives it strength, and if you are speaking specifically of a group of people, you are assisting them by letting them know that not only do you care, but that you are in solidarity with them. You are accompanying them in their journeys. Today, I would like to offer up those in our communities who are suffering from long term illnesses. There are way too many to mention at this time, but a few of them could be, somebody who's dealing with COPD or arthritis, muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, diabetes, other illnesses or ailments that hold them back from being able to accomplish the things that they may want to enjoy in life. Also, things that those illnesses also sometimes give them strength, right? Help them to develop who the person they are. So whether a person sees physical disability or physical long-term illness as something that holds them back or something that helps to create who they are, I want to hold them in our hearts and to let them know that we love and care for them, that they are not forgotten, because some of these people are so sheltered up right now during this COVID-19 time that they are often not able to participate as fully as we'd like them to, and they would like to. So I hold them in my heart, and ask you to hold them in your heart. And if you know of anybody who is suffering from a long-term illness and would need some assistance or support today or in the weeks to come, the months to come, that you reach out to them and give them your love and concern. I now invite you to share your intention, your offering today by speaking that intention, that person's name out loud in the space you're in, or entering it into the comments. If you know of anyone who is suffering at this time or may just need some extra comfort, to please do that now. And we will hold that in the heart of our community as we gather every day. We speak of those who we carry in our hearts as a sign that we care for a larger collective and community than we'll ever know. I now bind not only that has been named and loud and made known to us as a community, but that which is held deeply in our hearts with the love and the strength and the power that we give to each other every day. Now, I'm going to invite you to adjust your body. If you're able to, take a moment to adjust your chair, to put yourself in a position to face a window or other light source, to find a comfortable position to sit in as we engage and start to engage our meditation time together. And as always, we'll start by doing a little bit of stretching. So I'll invite you to raise your arms up above your head, stretch out as far as you can. I'm going to invite you to lean to your side, lean to my right and your left. And just stretch out a little bit. Bring your arms down wide out and stretch and feel that tension in your chest and between your shoulder blades as you stretch out, and just enjoy moving your body just a little bit. Some of us are sitting in chairs far too much every day. I invite you to roll your shoulders back and just roll your shoulders a little bit. To stretch your neck. Now remember, as I've been told by a physical therapist, when you're stretching your neck, if you're stretching beyond what's just regular movement, you should never roll your neck. You should always forward and back, left and right, but don't roll it. And that's when you're trying to do exercises. And then let's shake out our arms a little bit, and shake out our hands, shake out your feet if you can, stretch your ankles out a little bit, and we'll settle in. I want to introduce to you our guest meditation guide today, Rayna Hamre. Rayna is an ordained Unitarian Universalist minister, and she serves as a community minister at Tapestry UU congregation in Lake Forest, California, and at the Long Beach UU congregation in Long Beach, California. She's also a long-time student and teacher of mystical traditions from around the world. Her path has led her to Zen Buddhism as a young adult, and later to studies and practices in Western and European Celtic mystical traditions. She would like to invite anyone who has any questions about paganism or Unitarianism or the combination of both to contact her. She's the leader of a pagan school titled Three Worlds, One Heart, and you can find them at www.threeworldsoneheart.org, and their website is in the description also. The mission of Three Worlds, One Heart is to appropriately explore and share mystery, traditions, and shamanic practitioner skills from ancient teachings and modern discoveries and interpretations. Three Worlds leaders do this through creating classes and workshops that provide a safe space for individuals to experience as well as explore both their inner and outer spiritual worlds. Also training ethical teachers and leaders to be at the forefront of the reawakening of the pagan beliefs and practices, and serving as a leading resource for those who are new to the pagan path, and providing advancing study opportunities for those who are ready for intense work on their personal journey. I also want to let you know that I met Rayna maybe 15 years ago now. She's a wonderful friend and ally and person that you can count on. She's been a wonderful supporter of LGBTQ queer rights. She's been an advocate. She's been an activist. She's somebody who really puts forward her faith and her belief and actualizes it in her life. And I want to again thank you, Rayna, for being here, for being my friend, my colleague, somebody that inspires me every day as we go through our lives and our journeys together. And I want to thank Rayna for participating and sharing with us today as we go forward into this meditation time with her. But as we do that, we'll take a few deep breaths to oxygenate our bodies and to let our time start to settle in as we begin this time with Rayna. So let's take a nice deep breath, and as I always ask you to hold it for about 2 seconds. Feel that oxygen rush through your body, and then exhale. So we'll take our first deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale.
Thank you for that introduction, AJ. Our meditation this morning are from the words that are inspired by Gary Snyder, the poet. This is a prayer to the four elements: air, fire, water, and earth. Please join me now in a spirit of prayer or meditation. Ancient spirit of all that is, as some of us shelter in place during this time of illness, and some are forced to volunteer to continue to work during this time of caution and uncertainty, let us have gratitude for the things we do have. Let us be grateful for those who are working so hard and risking themselves to keep us safe. For the doctors, nurses, and healthcare workers who maintain all the things we need during this time. We are grateful for the air which powers our lungs and bodies with oxygen. Let us hold in our hearts those who are struggling with COVID-19 and other diseases of the lungs. We pause for a moment to simply breathe. So just breathe with me for a moment. We are grateful for the sun, which continues to shine and peek through the clouds, even on our rainy days, warming our bodies and our souls. Let us hold in our hearts those who cannot be outside to see the sun due to incarceration, illness, hospitalization, or other unhappy circumstances. We pause now and give thanks not only for the sun, but for the rest of the darkness and the joy of light. We are grateful to rain and the many waters that sustain us, that cleanse us. Let us hold in our hearts those who have limited access to the clean water they need for drinking and to wash, those who do not have what they need to stay protected from this illness. We pause now and give thanks to the blood and water coursing through Gaia, our planet, and our own bodies. We are grateful to the earth, which provides us with sustenance and a place for us to rest. We see during these times how fragile is the chain of our food supply. We bless those who have worked to provide for our community, those who grow, harvest, deliver, and sell our food, and to the substances that shelter us. We pause now and give thanks for the bones of our bodies and the materials of this good earth that provide us with homes and resting places. May we all be sheltered and safe during this time. Spirit, may we move in life's sacred circle of work and play, activity and reflection. May we give witness to the divine dance that reveals itself in each moment of our existence in this life. May we live and help others to live in joy and health. May we live in gratitude. Blessed be.
Blessed be. Thank you for that wonderful meditation, Rayna. May the goodwill that we hold in our hearts and that we've come to celebrate in this meditation time together be a place that we can now relax into and celebrate our silent selves as we share in community, as we share these next few moments of silence. And may we say together, Blessed be. I want to thank you all for being here. I want to encourage you to seek out spiritual practices such as this. You know, as Unitarian Universalists, we don't always pray. And I think that sometimes prayer, whether it's to the universe, whether it's to a god or goddess, a divinity, uh, a prayer to humanity, a prayer to people who are just out in the world and engaging. Sometimes we need to just pray and center ourselves around a space that gives gratitude and asks for help when we need it. I invite you to engage in that practice, whatever your faith and spiritual tradition is. And I thank Rayna for sharing that with us today and inspiring us, hopefully, to take more time to in our meditation practices to actually pray. I invite you to also contact Rayna through her website. Again, three hearts, one, excuse me, three worlds, one heart.org, and to contact her. And also, if you have any spiritual practice or intention you would like me to share, to please let me know. I'll be happy to share those and to explore those with you in the coming weeks and days to come. So, as always, may we close our time together by saying that we believe in something that is greater than any individual person, that we send peace and love into the world, that we recognize that the goddess, the God, the divine all rest inside of each and every one of us. And may we say together that we wish goodwill upon everyone as we say, Amen, Amin, Shalom, Salam, Namaste, and blessed be.